Hey viewers, and as you can see behind me there is empty spaces in my cube shelf unit. That's because I'm about to do part 2 of my Sci Fi collection covering all my Sci Fi Blu-rays. It's a pretty much complete collection. There's probably maybe 2 or 3 titles that I'd add to it at some point possibly, but overall as a collection I'm really happy with it, so let's get into it, starting with the animation. The first 2 are from the Dead Space video game franchise, just a couple of animated movies from them. Out of the 2, Downfall, which is the first one's definitely the best. If you're a fan of brutal and violent animation, these definitely hit the spot. Halo Legends, great little pack of short films with some really nice animation, and believe it or not, the special features on this are pretty interesting as well, just looking back at the franchise as a whole. Planet 51 pays homage to a lot of sci-fi classics. Really enjoyed it. Wall-E, classic Pixar movie, loved it. Now on to the films, well, the real life films or whatever. We have 12 Monkeys, 2001 Space Odyssey, and the sequel 2010, The Year We Made Contact. Apollo 13, Yes Michael, this is a science fiction film. Great film, great cast, love it. Armageddon, really enjoyed this one as well. James Cameron's Avatar. James Cameron definitely knows how to make awesome sci-fi films. This is great, looks phenomenal on Blu-ray. The Back to the Future trilogy, love the series as a whole. Classic 80s, if you don't own it, which I'm sure a lot of you do, pick it up. Blade Runner, phenomenal 80s sci-fi, looks amazing on Blu-ray, especially the lighting effects. Capricorn 1. Children of Men, a more post-apocalyptic sci-fi, very good. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, this is the 3 movie version, 2-disc box set with a booklet. Brilliant film, it's my second favourite Spielberg film. Classic 70s sci-fi. Next we have Contact. The original Day the Earth Stood Still, absolute classic, hated the remake, but this is brilliant. District 9, loved this film, except I would have kind of liked the aliens to have actually arrived in the film, like showing their arrival, but other than that, brilliant film. Really interesting storyline too. Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, another classic, pretty corny by today's standards, but a lot of fun, and I love the cover art. Event Horizon, great horror sci-fi, really creepy. The Fifth Element. Forbidden Planet, another classic. The Fourth Kind, this is a brilliant alien abduction film that blends archive footage with film footage, done really well. Loved it, highly recommend this one, really interesting. Galaxy Quest, more of a sci-fi comedy, fun little film. Independence Day, quite like this one. I, Robot, really enjoyed this one. Great film and one of my favourite Will Smith movies. Classic from the 80s, one of my favourite sci-fis ever, The Last Starfighter. Amazing film, love it. Logan's Run, not a bad film from the 70s, however the ending sort of lets it down, but not bad. The Matrix and The Matrix Reloaded, two great films. Men in Black. Minority Report, really enjoyed this film, great storyline. Moon, brilliant film. Pandora, absolutely love this film. It's similar to Event Horizon, possibly prefer this one slightly more. Great performances overall, and this is kind of a sleeper hit, so if you haven't seen it, pick this one up. Brilliant. Serenity, which is the follow-up to the series Firefly, love it. Signs, really enjoyed this film. I think it's really good. Stargate, the Ultimate Edition, great film. Starship Troopers, the 2009 version of Star Trek, amazing film. Believe it or not, this is the first Star Trek that I'd ever actually seen before. Absolutely loved it. Brilliant film. Star Wars The Clone Wars, not all that good, pretty weak storyline. However, the space battles looked really good. And the TV series is a lot better. Next we have Sunshine. Brilliant film, sort of a sci-fi horror, I guess you could say. Really enjoyed this one. Terminator 2, classic film, my favourite Terminator film and one of my favourite sci-fis of all time. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. And Terminator Salvation, not too bad for sequels. John Carpenter's The Thing, another classic 80s film, another great sci-fi horror, really good. THX-1138, this is George Lucas's first film. Yet to actually put this one in, so be interesting. Total Recall. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Haven't seen this one, however I really enjoyed the original Transformers, and this was only $13 at Big W a while back with the slipcover. So I decided to pick it up. I've heard it looks really good on Blu-ray. War of the Worlds. I haven't seen the original, but I love this film. One of my favourite Spielberg films. Brilliant. Next, the two box sets. So we've got Planet of the Apes. This is one of my favourite sci-fi series of all time. One of my favourite Sci-Fi Blu-rays. If you haven't seen it, pick this one up. Phenomenal. And lastly, the Alien anthology with the 4 Alien movies. I love 1 and 2. Great transfers. Great box set overall. Well, that's it for the final part of my sci-fi collection. I hope you guys have enjoyed what I own in the way of sci-fi. Rate and comment, and thanks for watching.